very much.
You're welcome.
What a gift.
So there you are. You can see how the soul logic process works to help the mind understand what the soul already knows about what's going on in the largest sense, about why a thing occurred, about the agenda of all the souls, both souls or all the many souls that were involved in the creation of the experience or the event that around which someone has some unfinished business. It's a very powerful process, and you can do this at home. Just take down the questions that we showed you on the screen before, and have someone ask you those questions, and see if the answering of those questions in an honest and pure and forthright way does not bring you to a place of clarity and greater understanding, so that you too can finish your unfinished business about any particular item, issue, circumstance, or event in your life. Because reconciliation is a major, major step, a powerful step in your life as God. The final point I want to make in this program, in this lesson, is that nothing happens by accident, and there is no such thing as coincidence. It's very important for all of us to grasp and understand that. The purpose and function of life could not be what it is if there was somehow space in life for accident or coincidence, because it would throw a cog into the machinery of life itself. The process by which life functions to allow us to experience the evolution of our soul would be not only interrupted, but waylaid. The process would be almost brought to a screeching halt. The process would be damaged in some way if somehow or another these random elements that we call coincidence or accident could occur. So our ultimate reconciliation is with life itself. And that's how I want to end this lesson. We talked all about reconciliation, reconciling with another, finishing our unfinished business. You know, the biggest piece of unfinished business people have to finish? Their unfinished business with life itself. A thought that life somehow is not fair, or that God is not kind, or that this shouldn't have happened, or that it's not okay that something has occurred or that something is going on. The master, the person who is living life as God, abandons all of those thoughts. Abandons every thought that something is not okay. It's not okay that that happened, or it's not okay that this is going on right now. Abandons all thoughts that anything can happen by accident. Abandons all thoughts that there is such a thing as coincidence. Abandons all ideas, as we mentioned before, of right and wrong. The master is the one who understands deeply that all of life is working on our behalf all of the time. That we are fundamentally creative, or at the very least co-creative, that is collaborative, in the events and the experiences and the outcomes of our life. And of course, in the highest sense, collaboration is also an illusion, because there's only one of us. So if you're going to live your life as God, you have to get rid of the idea that somehow there's you and me. But really get that even at a very high level of esoteric understanding, collaboration itself is an illusion. It is simply the self working with the self in order to produce for the self an experience of the self. And when we understand what I've just said, we become reconciled with life, with each other, with ourselves, and with God. Reconciliation is complete. We expect, desire, want, and require nothing more from life than what life is bringing us right now. And we say in every moment of life, thank you, God. Thank you, God, for this one more chance to announce and declare, to express and fulfill, to become and to experience who I really am. We're talking here about living your life as God, and this is the path. And I will see you next week.